Hello everybody, if you're new to the channel, welcome in. If you're not new, welcome back. It's Baby Jesus here with another New World guide. Now, a couple of people have been asking about Arcana, leveling, power leveling, whatever you want to call it. And I touched base on a bit of it in my other gathering videos, and I just wanted to show you guys a quick way to level up your Arcana if you so want to, craft your potions, make your life staffs, your fire staffs, your ice gauntlets, whatever you may need to do. This is going to be a quick little video to show you on how to do that. Now, if you have watched my other videos, you know of a couple great routes and methods of gathering a lot of Reagents for crafting already. If you haven't, I will link to that in the description down below. Now, you're going to want to run those routes a couple of times, whichever one you want. Honestly, you don't have to run mine. If you do choose to, you will gather a lot of resources, but there are other great ones out there as well. Now, I ran my Life Bloom Life Jewel route for about an hour before making this video. And you guys can see I've gathered a ton of iron from that and a ton of alchemy and arcana regents here. So you guys can see all of these were gathered, minus I think just the water motes and anything Rivercrest related, was gathered just before making this video. So I'll show you guys how much about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes of gathering can get you. Now, I am level 100 in Arcana already. So if you have 0 level in Arcana, the first thing you're going to want to do is craft yourself an Iron Life Staff. It'll get you to level 1, which is the most important thing, because then you can craft common health potions. Now, there are a ton of different ways of power leveling Arcana. A lot of people just spam Iron Life Staff, Iron Fire Staffs. They give you 276 Arcana a pop, which is fantastic, but it does require a lot of mining. And if you're just like me and you like to gather, it's probably not the most ideal thing for you. Now, you can do that. The reason I gravitate more towards spamming health potions is because you're not just spamming a material, you're spamming something that you can sell. And it's very, very important to be able to sell it back, because then you can make some money. And obviously that's the end goal here. Unless you're just crafting for yourself or crafting for your company, you want to be able to make some money off of it. Now, on my server, common health potions sell for between 10 gold and 20 gold a piece, sometimes more, sometimes less, it varies. But just so you guys can see, in an hour of gathering Reagents, I've gathered enough to craft well over 100 common health potions. Now, math is not my forte, but that's anywhere between 1,000 and 2,000 gold in about an hour, which is pretty substantial. That's just for common health potions. If you want it to go down, you guys can see once you get up to, level 50 in Arcana, which does not take long if you're spamming 100 common health potions at a time. You're getting, 2,400 or 240 Arcana or 2,400 Arcana XP every time you do that in an hour. You can get up there really, really fast. Now, again, in that same time period, just by gathering those from my Life Jewel, Life Stone, Life Bloom routes, I've gathered all these Regents as well, all these Motes, which are going to be very important. We're going to touch on for power leveling as well. So what you're going to want to do, you're literally going to come in here. You can gather water as well. You can, if you're in, I'm in Windsward. If you're in Windsward, it's nice because there's a stream right here. You can go gather as much water as you humanly can, because you will use it, I promise. So we're just going to go gather a bit more for the sake of this video. We already have 120. We're just going to go up and we're going to gather a couple more, get us up to around, that 200 level. It says I only have 30 on me. It's all in my storage. Remember, guys, you want to try and stay in a city that has the appropriate crafting benches for your profession. In Windsward on the Depente server, we have a tier 4 forge as well as a tier 4 Arcana center, so we can get all of that without ever leaving. In all my storage, my house, everything is here. Makes your life a lot easier for crafting. It's also one of the starting areas, which is something that not a lot of people talk about. If you're going to be crafting and selling on markets, you always want to be in a starting area, because all the new players are going to be playing there. So you're going to go ahead and craft your first Iron Life Staff or Iron Fire Staff, whatever you're playing, because they require 0 Arcana skill. That will get you up to level 1. Afterwards, you're going to come down and you're going to start crafting your health potions. So you're going to go craft as many common health potions as you possibly can. Now you guys can see here the amount of Arcana skill that I just got was 2,016, making 84 plus a bonus 5. Now this bonus 5 is free. It's huge, because I didn't have to use any materials to get that. And if you're remembering from the start, that's about an extra 50 to 100 gold bonus for doing nothing. After that's done, you guys can go on. You guys can check here really quickly. You guys, I don't recommend making mana potions. You can if you are a mage of any way, shape, or form. You can do it for the leveling if you'd like, but they are not good for resale value. They sell for about 5 cents to 10 cents on this server, so you're barely getting your monies back after the cost of listing it. Again, you're going to come in here and you're going to make as many strong health potions as you can. These sell for between 20 and 30 gold a piece. it's almost better to make your common ones, but again, you can make all of these just from that one route. So we're going to go ahead and create these really quickly. I use them for myself. I don't resell them because it's more cost effective to sell the common health potions. Again, common health potions are going to be the one that you're going to want to spam the most. The other things you can do if you do mine, if you do find a lot of iron, or if your server has cheap iron, which mine does not, spamming your common, your just regular iron life staffs and fire staffs is a great way to do it. Now, I am at the point where I can do star metal if I so choose to, but that takes more life essence, which we will get to as well. So once you're done all of your materials for your health potions, you have nothing left that you can craft on this side of things. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you are using up all of your motes. Now, most people sort of discount motes and they don't really think about them. As long as you're not destroying them, that would make my heart hurt. What you want to do is you want to come down onto the sea. I mean, all the common health potions I can do. You want to scroll down your list until you get to the mote section, elemental infusions. Now, the ratio is 5 motes to 1 wisp, and then 4 wisps to 1 essence, and I think it's 3 essence to 1 quintessence. Quintessence, that one. Now, it doesn't seem like very important or anything whatsoever, but you guys can see you get 15 arcana for doing these, and these are just a byproduct of all the gathering that you're going to do anyway. So you get these from gathering your normal regents, you know, from your life blooms, your life jewels, your earth crags, any elemental gathering node that you're getting it from, you will get these motes. Now they're very, very good for late game crafting. Some of these require them, but your late game crafting, such as, you know, your later fire staffs, your later health staffs, your later gauntlets, or life staffs, not health staffs, pardon me, they're all going to require different levels of these. You guys can see here, you can use any of these essences or motes. Now, just to note, you do need 6 of anything, so if you're going to use them, don't use your rare level ones, use your baseline, because, again, 5 of these to make 1 of these, and 4 of those to make 1 of those. Your cost efficiency is way better to use motes versus essences. Nonetheless, you're going to come down here and you're going to craft all of these that you can, because again, they almost give you the same amount of XP as your potions. So you don't want to overlook these. You don't want to forget about them. Again, look, this was just from my crafting run for an hour. Look, I can make another 100 of these, which is another 1,400 XP. And you're getting bonuses of these. And now these do actually sell on the market as well for a decent amount of gold, depending on your server. I've seen essences, which is the 3rd tier, right? You have mote, wisp, essence, quintessence. I've seen these sell for 5 to 10 gold a piece for essence. Again, not wisps. And again, guys, these are just the amount that I gathered in the same amount of time I gathered all of my health regents. So another 2,400 XP, the exact same amount of XP that I got from crafting my potions. So you're going to just fly through all of these, get all of them done. These are all from the same crafting route or gathering route that I will post in the description below. So you get absolutely all of these done. And again, you want to move on to the next tier as well. Get all of these nice and completed. Keep moving through everything. Again, guys, you see here, I'm level 100, or I was level 100 when we started. I'm already level 102. And you guys know that leveling once you get above 100 is time-consuming and grueling at best. And the other thing too, you want to make sure you find a village or a town that has a low crafting fee. You guys can see I'm making 27 of these, cost me $2. 2 gold is nothing in the grand scheme of things. And you're getting that free stuff, and I'm almost level 103. Now again, you're going to come down here and you're going to just make your essences as well. Now I'm not a high enough level to make my quintessence, but if I was, you best believe I would be making those as soon as possible. So again, we can make another 40 of those. And if you guys look, the arcana value of these is massive. Massive. You see we're getting some trophies up there, or some achievements. These are worth 48 apiece. That's actually the same. That's the equivalent of crafting 2 common health potions, or, you know, half of 1 strong health potion, which you guys can absolutely do. Again, I craft them for myself. You can use any of your regents. Again, I wouldn't recommend using your last one because the value of those, you know, increases exponentially when it's, you know, 10 to 1 of your regular motes. Again, guys, I've already gone up 4 levels from level 100. So you guys can see how, you know, in a couple of hours of just grinding and gathering on these routes that you guys find, whichever ones, you can fly up in your Arcana rank. I don't know how much you would go up from 0 to this right now if you were gathering as much as I was. But you guys can see that the value is astronomical. Other than that, guys, it's a grind. There's no way about it. You can buy all of this stuff on the market. It is going to cost you an arm and a leg. I would much rather see you guys out there gathering them and using them for yourself and leveling yourself up and being the one selling them at whatever market price you can find. But again, guys, this was all from maybe an hour and a half of gathering on my own route. Again, you guys might have a more efficient one that you find that you like better. Again, I will link to that in the description below. You don't have to worry about trying to figure it out. And again, I'm just going to craft that. It's going to be another buttload of XP. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's how you power level and get your Arcana up nice and high for your company, for yourself, if you want to craft that late game Ice Gauntlet, Fire Staff, Light Staff, or just have a ton of potions and flood your market with them and make a ton of gold. I can't even stress how much money I've made off of selling potions. And look at that. You can also level up your rank for your area. But that will pretty well sum it up for today, guys. You guys can see we're flying through the levels there. We went up from level 100 to level 104, almost level 105 in no time flat. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video and found it useful and informational, please make sure to leave a like, a comment if you want to see different videos. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you so much for stopping in and spending some time here. I look forward to posting some more videos and some more guides when I do come across interesting things for all of you. Thank you so much for your time. Have yourself an amazing day, and I'll catch you next time. Ciao.